Hello students, this topic, this is trigonometric formulas used in inverse trigonometry. Students who have not done trigonometry properly in class 11, they find it difficult to understand concepts of inverse trigonometry. So we need knowledge of all the formulas. So here we'll discuss all the formulas of trigonometry which are useful in inverse trigonometry. But let us first of all start with these values. Sine of 18 degrees, this is same as cos of 72 degrees. This is equal to root 5 minus 1 by 4. And cos of 36, this is same as sine of 54, root 5 plus 1 by 4. Let's discuss transformation formulas. Transformation means change. We have two sets of transformation formulas. One called AB formulas. We have four formulas here. The first one, this is 2 sine A cos B. This is equal to sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. The second one, this is 2 cos A sine B. This is sine of A plus B minus sine A minus B. The third one, this is 2 cos A cos B. Cos of A plus B plus cos A minus B. Three formulas. The fourth one, this is for 2 sine A sine B. This is equal to cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. These are four AB formulas. Next we write the CD formulas. First one, sin C plus sin D. This is 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos of C minus D by 2. Second, sin C minus sin D. This is 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. Third, cos C plus cos D. This is 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. The fourth formula, this is cos of C minus cos of D. This is equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin, it's D minus C by 2. So you can see fourth formula, in both the sets there is some difference. The first three are identical, but fourth is different. Fourth is different from first three. These are transformation formulas. These are not very much used in inverse trigonometry, but this part, this is very frequently used. Let's first of all discuss compound angle formulas. Sine of A plus B. This is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. If it's minus sign here, we have minus sign here. Sine of A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Similarly, cos of A plus B, cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. And in case there's a negative sign here, we'll have positive sign here. Third is for tan A plus B. This is tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A into tan B. In case we have negative sign here, so minus sign here and plus sign here. There is corollary to this, tan pi by 4 plus x. This is, since tan pi by 4 is 1, so this is 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x. And in case we have minus sign here and plus sign here. So these are compound angle formulas. Also, this is included sine of A plus B into sine A minus B. This is sine square A minus sine square of b. This can also be written 1 minus cos square a minus 1 minus cos square b. That is, it's cos square b minus cos square of a. And cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b is cos square a minus sine square of b. In both the formulas we have minus sine square of b. Then coming to multiple and submultiple angle formulas, we have sine of 2 theta. This is 2 sine theta into cos theta. And cos of 2 theta is cos square theta minus sine square theta. This can also be written 1 minus 2 sine square theta or 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now this equal to this gives us 1 minus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 sine square theta, and this equal to this gives us 1 plus cos of 2 theta equal to 2 cos square of theta. Then we have formula for tan 2 theta. It's 2 tan theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. Similarly, we have formulas for 3 theta. Sine of 3 theta is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. Cos of 3 theta is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta, and tan of 3 theta, this is 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 and tan square of theta. Then we have two more. One is sine of 2 theta in terms of tan theta. It's 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. And cos of 2 theta, this is cos of 2 theta, 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. These are the formulas. And in right angle formulas, these are most frequently used. Sine of pi by 2 minus theta. This is equal to cos of theta. Similarly, cos of pi by 2 minus theta. This is sine theta. The basic rule is that if you have here odd multiple of pi by 2, odd is pi by 2 into 1 or pi by 2 into 3, then this ratio changes. And the rule of change is add or remove co. That is, if trigonometric ratio is without co, this is sine, this is without co, this will change to, we add co, it becomes cosine, cosine of theta. And if we have trigonometric ratio with co, cosine, remove co, we are left with sine, so sine of theta. This is the rule. So we use this rule whenever we have odd multiples of pi by 2, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, and so on. And if we have sine pi minus theta, this will be sine of theta. Cos of pi minus theta, this is minus cos of theta. So what is rule here? In case of pi, that is even multiples, we don't change the trigonometric ratio. Then how do we have different signs? Sine is decided by the quadrant in which the allied angle lies. Pi by 2 minus theta is in first quadrant, so positive sign. First quadrant, therefore positive sign. Now pi minus theta, this is second quadrant, and we know sine is positive in second quadrant, therefore positive sign here. For cos, we have negative sign. Cos is negative in the second quadrant. And this will also be used sine of minus theta is minus sine of theta. Cos of minus theta, this is cos theta. Minus theta being angle in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant we have sine as negative and cos as positive. So this will be useful for all the students starting in inverse trigonometry.